Hello, it's me again, Donnie from the Philomath Montessori School, and I'm so glad you have come for the third and final lesson about triangles. Our last lesson about triangles. I think it's interesting that triangles have 3 sides and 3 angles, and we're having 3 lessons about triangles. This last lesson is about the length of the sides of the triangles and classifying your triangles by the lengths of the sides. Why don't you pause the video and fetch your writing materials, and I will wait for you. But remember, if you don't write, you can still enjoy this lesson, and I hope you'll stay. Okay, are you all ready to go? Great. There are 3 different kinds of triangles when you classify them by the lengths of their sides. The first one we'll talk about is the equilateral triangle. If you take a ruler and you measure the sides, the 3 sides of the equilateral triangle, you will find that they are all the same length. The scalene triangle has 3 sides that are all different lengths. Now, sometimes you can just look at a triangle and you can tell. You can just look and you can see that this line, is obviously shorter than this line. And if you look carefully, you can see that this line is shorter than this line and it's longer than this line. So none of these lines are the same length. But you can't always tell by looking. Sometimes you really must get your ruler and measure. You really must. So the scalene triangle has no sides that are the same length. They're all different. And lastly, we have our isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, 2 sides are the same and 1 is different. These 2 are the same length and this one is longer. So that makes this an isosceles triangle. Here you might want to pause the video so you can write down these words: equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. And I put a 3 next to the equilateral to remind us that equilateral triangles have 3 sides that are the same length. An isosceles triangle has 2 sides that are the same length, and a scalene triangle has no sides, 0 sides that are the same. I will wait for a while you write these down. Okay, you're ready to continue. I have one last little thing to show you, and that's a little trick I taught myself to help me remember which one was scalene and which one was isosceles. So I decided that isosceles sounded like the name of a beautiful princess, Princess Isosceles. And so if I find a triangle that has 2 sides that are the same length and one that is different, I can put a head on her. I can even give her some pretty red hair. And there's my Princess Isosceles, and it looks like she's wearing a dress. This is an isosceles triangle too. These 2 sides are the same, and this side is much longer, but let me give her a Princess Isosceles head and hairdo. Oh, look, it's Princess Isosceles. That's how I remember that the isosceles triangle has two sides that are the same. And the scalene triangle has no sides that are the same. I really hope you enjoyed learning about triangles with me. I just think they're fascinating. Please write some more, draw some more triangles today. Use your straight edge. And when you're all done drawing your triangles, look and see, are the sides all the same length? Is it an equilateral? Are they all different lengths? Is it a scalene, which has 0 sides the same? Or are 2 the same and 1 is different, making it an isosceles triangle with 2 sides the same? Thanks so much for your time today, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take good care. Bye-bye.